At the 1996 Survivor Series, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels' dream became a nightmare. In protection of his longtime mentor, Jose Lothario, he lost the World Wrestling Federation Championship to the menacing Psycho Sid. The Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, is the site of the 1997 Royal Rumble, where Michaels looks to regain the top spot in front of his hometown crowd of over 60,000 fans. Hitman Bret Hart made a triumphant return after nearly an 8-month hiatus, looking to reclaim what he feels is his rightful place as the WWF standard bearer, but has seemingly adopted a new attitude, blaming everyone and everything else for his misfortunes. The Undertaker and Vader both have championship aspirations, but first meet in a one-on-one encounter, while Stone Cold Steve Austin, a dark horse, looms in the shadows and is primed for the biggest moment of his career to date. The conflict between Goldust and Hunter Hearst Helmsley heats up with the Intercontinental Championship on the line, as does Ahmed Johnson and Farouk, in a long-awaited clash. Plus a 6-man tag team matchup featuring superstars from AAA Wrestling, and the Royal Rumble match, from the Alamo Dome. The opening match was for the Intercontinental Championship between current holder, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and former champion, Goldust. Goldust attacks Helmsley as they fight in the aisle and outside the ring. Goldust interrupts Helmsley's comebacks with strong moves, targeting his leg after he hits the barricade. He puts Helmsley in a figure 4 leg lock but gets caught using the ropes for extra support. After a missed crossbody, Goldust continues his attack until Helmsley retaliates using the steps and attempts to use Marlena's chair, but the referee stops him. Struggling with his knee, Mr. Hughes gives Helmsley the Intercontinental title belt, but Marlena distracts them, allowing Goldust to hit Hunter with the belt. Hughes intervenes to prevent a pin, and Goldust takes him out with Marlena's cigar, but his distraction clears Helmsley to hit the pedigree and win the match and retain his title. Ahmed Johnson takes on Farouk in the next match. Ahmed rushes the ring and tackles Farouk, leading to a fight that spills onto the floor. Johnson rams Farouk into the post, and Crush tries to help Farouk by passing him a belt, but Ahmed grabs it and uses it to whip Farouk. The fight continues on the floor where Farouk targets Ahmed's kidneys, dropping him onto a chair, and assaults him with it. Nonetheless, Ahmed fights back with an electric chair drop and power slam before trading spinebusters. But the Nation of Domination's interference leads to a disqualification. Despite this, Ahmed manages to fend them off and puts one of the members through the French announce table with a Pearl River plunge. In the third contest, The Undertaker faces Vader in singles competition. Vader hesitates but then attacks The Undertaker, who avoids blows, but Vader executes clotheslines and avalanche moves. The Undertaker continues to rise up and Vader takes a moment to regroup. Vader hits The Undertaker with a hot shot, but he counters with a leg drop. Vader continues his offense after crotch and taker and applies a nerve hold. But The Undertaker fights back with a back suplex, but misses an elbow and suffers a Vader bomb. After trading back and forth, The Undertaker executes his top rope walking maneuver and delivers a chokeslam, which brings out Paul Bearer. After clotheslining Vader outside and The Undertaker jumps over the ropes to hit Bearer, who begs for mercy until Vader catches and attacks him. When The Undertaker misses a splash and crashes into the rail, Bearer takes advantage and hits him with the urn. Though able to roll back into the ring, Vader finishes him off with a Vader bomb for the win. As Vader and Paul Bearer depart, The Undertaker fumes, attacking the referee and confronting Vince McMahon. The next match was a 6-man tag team contest featuring wrestlers from AAA Wrestling. Hector Garza, Perro Aguayo, and El Canek faced off against Jerry Estrada, Heavy Metal, and Fuerza Guerrera. The match was slow, with both teams trading control, but towards the end, a brawl occurred outside the ring, and Aguayo performed a diving double foot stomp on Metal, leading to a successful pinfall to win the match for his team. The 30-man Royal Rumble match is next. It begins with Ahmed Johnson and Crush from the Nation of Domination. Crush and Ahmed fight until imposter Razor Ramon enters at number 3, but Ahmed quickly throws him out. Ahmed then eliminates himself when he chases Farouk. Phineas Godwin enters and fights with Crush until Stone Cold makes his entrance at number 5. Austin accidentally hits Crush, who is later eliminated by Phineas, but Austin throws Phineas out next. Bart Gunn arrives and is quickly eliminated by Austin. Jake Roberts enters, followed by Bulldog. Austin eliminates Roberts, while Bulldog powerslams Austin before Triple A's Pierre Off enters. The action continues with the Sultan and Mil Mascaras, who fights the Sultan before Hunter Hearst Helmsley enters and Bulldog eliminates the Sultan. Owen Hart enters at number 13, and after some back and forth, Bulldog stops Austin from eliminating Owen, but he eliminates Bulldog instead, claiming it to be accidental. Goldust joins, followed by Cybernetico. Mascaras takes himself out by jumping off the top rope, refusing to be eliminated by another wrestler. Goldust then eliminates Triple H, Owen Hart eliminates Goldust, and Latin Lover enters, only to be eliminated by Farouk. Then, Ahmed Johnson arrives with a 2x4 and chases Farouk away. As the match progresses, Austin eliminates Mark Merrow and Owen Hart. Savio Vega enters, but Austin quickly throws him out. Double J Jesse James enters, but meets the same fate. Then Bret Hart's music plays as he enters at number 21, leading to a brawl with Austin. Jerry the King Lawler makes a surprise entrance, but is swiftly eliminated by Bret Hart. Several more wrestlers join until Undertaker enters at number 30, dominating the ring. The chaos continues with various eliminations. While referees are preoccupied with a brawl between Mankind and Terry Funk, they miss Austin being eliminated by Bret Hart. A crafty Austin realizes that none of the officials witnessed his elimination, returns to the ring, eliminates Vader and Undertaker simultaneously, and finally, Bret Hart to win in controversial fashion. Bret is furious, claiming he should have won and confronts Vince at the announce table, expressing his anger and demanding action. In the main event, Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels attempts to regain the WWF title from Psycho Sid at the Alamo Dome, in front of his hometown crowd. Michaels and Sid start their match with punches and kicks. Shawn executes a crossbody and slams Sid's head into the mat, before fighting outside, hitting each other against the rail and apron. Sid gains control with a power slam, focusing on Michaels' back, slamming him into the post. Sid uses chin locks and bear hugs to wear Michaels down, but he manages to escape. However, Michaels takes more hits from Sid, including a backdrop out of the ring. After hitting Shawn with a powerbomb outside, Sid distracts himself by grabbing Jose and Pete Lothario. When they return to the ring, the referee gets knocked out, but a second ref arrives just in time for Sid to deliver a chokeslam, which Shawn kicks out from him. Frustrated, Sid punches the new ref. This gives Shawn an opportunity to hit Sid with a TV camera twice. Even though Sid kicks out, Shawn ultimately hits Sweet Chin Music to regain the title and relive the dream, but this time, in a hometown triumph. As his rivalry with Goldust continued to escalate, Hunter Hearst Helmsley perhaps allowed the distraction to cost him the Intercontinental Championship to the new sensation, Rocky Maivia. Nevertheless, Helmsley persisted in taunting Goldust by targeting Marlena, bringing in the physically dominant female, Chyna, as his bodyguard. Shawn Michaels' second title triumph would be short-lived, as he would questionably be forced to vacate the championship due to injury. President Gorilla Monsoon upheld Steve Austin's controversial Royal Rumble victory, but rescinded his right to wrestle for the WWF title at WrestleMania 13. Instead, the final 4 contestants in the Rumble, The Undertaker, Vader, Bret Hart, and Steve Austin would fight in a fatal 4-way elimination match at In Your House 13 to earn that opportunity. However, after Michaels vacated the title, the 4-way dance became a match for the championship.